Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going to take a look at Janemba EZA, this guy on my screen right now. He's fully rainbowed and he has up to 130% for extreme STR and 3 key, and for supers he has plus 90%. So it's not going to be terrible in Battlefield if you want to run mixed comps with Janemba and so forth, and like other units so forth. But his super attack kind of middling. It massively lowers defense, only really effective in SBR for the most part, and the advanced damage helps. It's a big modifier for him. Attack and defense plus 100% and a guard all attacks, which is the biggest part of his passive. He also has a medium chance to evade enemies attacks, including super attacks, which is roughly a 30% chance, and then chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack, plus 10% within the same turn for each attack evaded. So his 30% check, he gains a new check where it's just plus 10%, plus 10%, plus 10%. So it stacks over time. And the sad part about it is it's only built for that turn only. So this is my Janemba. Not much additionals built into him, but he has 20 crit right here, 20 crit, and then he has 6 combos. I should have split the into dodge and then crit, but it is what it is. These are his links: Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Bro Beatdown, Nightmare, Fair and Faith, Fierce Battle. Honestly, a really good type of links for his category and his typing, and being a villain. Big Bad Boss is a big deal, especially if you get level 10. You get 25% defense and attack indefinitely, so it's like one of the best links in the game. And then I have no equipments on mine, but you guys are free to throw on equipment. And the key to Janemba is the more dupes he is, the better he's going to perform. So before we go ahead and get into the video, I'd like to remind you guys, go ahead and leave a like in the comment if you guys are enjoying these breakdowns, because I work pretty hard to get these out, and it helps the channel so much if you guys are liking and commenting. It helps a ton. So if you guys can go ahead and throw me a like and comment down below what you like about this video, whether or not you enjoy this Janemba or you find him just mid like everyone else. But truth be told, he is kind of middling. But moving on, let's go ahead and get into the video. Against this Goku, so this is the team we're running on. I wanted to do a full set of supports with no damaging units to just show how powerful Janemba can be. So this is like, I think this is like more like a Janemba Showcase than anyone else. I mean, Vegeta is gonna show through with his attack stacking and defense stacking, which is good. But yeah, there you go. For the most part, you have the amazing setup of, you know, Vegito. I finally got a dupe in this guy, which is big plus for me. I really enjoy that fact that I picked it up. But and then he's getting a boost from transformation boost, I believe, and the Turles all at once, which makes me super happy. I'm very happy. So this is the friend Cooler. He should be able to take out the Goku here with a crit, maybe, or not even just a crit. Turles couldn't even kill him. Big sads, oof. So this is so Janemba's gonna meet us on the second rotation. We're gonna have to rotate some of this stuff off, so Janemba could get that damage boost and stuff, because Vegito is going to be on his rotation, and he's only going to have get the boost from the Cooler, which is the thing. So yeah, so the main point of this showcase is to see how well he can tank for the most part in every single phase. If we could get through every single phase, we will use items for the most part. But yeah, let's see how damaging Janemba can in fact be, even against AGL, right? That's the main thing. Like, we want to see how good he will stack up against AGL, like a AGL typing. If he hits a crit, like how much damage does he do? Like, how good is he? So 2.5k with 1 support on the rotation, I believe. And he's tanking pretty good. He's guarding all that damage pretty well, which is good. IMO. I think that's really excellent, like being able to tank it now. So that shows some promise, because like even certain like free-to-play tanks tend to take a still chunky bit from this Goku. We're talking about like in the thousands, like maybe like 3,000 or something like that. I mean, that's not a lot, but it kind of shows that in later stages they're going to get hit really hard for the most part. So but yeah, we're gonna keep rotating until we get a good enough supports for Janemba so that he can keep going, and then it's gonna show, you know, how good he is. So we're gonna kill this. This rotation is going to be gone, and then we're going to move into a Tech Goku, I believe, Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So we're going to see how effectively, how well does he tank here. We're going to put the int Cooler over here so we can see how well he tanks. And we're going to go ahead and give Cooler the Super. And then there we go, Mel Cooler. So he's going to get a buff in defense and a buff in damage, and a minute buff in defense and damage and key with Cooler around, so that's going to help him a lot. 3.1 mil, so that's effectively really good for, you know, he's going to show up because this is a Rainbow Janemba. And I think the reason why Janemba feels middling to a lot of people is he needs to be rainbowed to feel just as good as, i.e. Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Android 17. Android 17 is probably the best 55%er out of all of these, mainly because he starts with damage reduction, he slowly builds, he's like a really timed unit. He takes his time, he builds, and then he's like massively powerful. So yeah, so for the most part we have Vegito still on rotation. We're gonna slow stack him for now because the main point is to showcase Janemba, not Vegito. But yeah, so for the most part, you're gonna have a lot of people feeling like he's middling, which he is. He is the middle of the pack when it comes to EZA. He's not the best one, because there are ones better than him and there are ones worse than him. But is he an unusable card? I don't think so. I think he is actually pretty usable. And I think on Extreme STR, if you have him rainbowed, he actually is going to function pretty well for you. So if you're needing of an Extreme STR card, and let's say you're going full transformation boost, then it pretty much works for you in the long run because you get to put Bojack on the team, you get to put Turles on the team for Terrifying Conquerors, you get to put a whole bunch. So Janemba is going to show up here, hopefully get super by Goku so we can see exactly how much he tanks. That's like the main draw right here. I want to see exactly how much he will in fact tank. So obviously Gardol is going to put in a lot of work, but let's see how much he tanks this AGL Goku for. 20k, that's actually really good. Being able to tank that much, you know, overall is really good. And almost deliver a hit of, you know, 3 mil. Obviously, if it was a crit, he would have done way more damage. But obviously that's not going to happen because, you know, we're getting to that point where, you know, you have to hit crits on Goku in order to shift to the next phase. It's just going to be normal. Turles is going to start to take a lot of damage now. Yeah, 13k, easy. Like, he will start to become a legitimate issue for us if he takes a super and stuff. So, yeah. For the most part, Janemba is not bad at max investment, obviously. A lot of units aren't bad at max investment. And what I mean by max investment, rainbow orbs, max links, or high links, and then you have a large amount of, you know, those special orbs, you know, the special spheres that built in, like maybe crit spheres or some defense. You stack a bunch of defense spheres to get his defense close to 12k. You know, the higher his defense, the better his guard all will be. So overall, you know, a pretty good unit. He just doesn't, like, there is no real difference between him and the Int one. So if you have the Int one rainbow, there's no real point in actually building the STR one. So he's gonna whiff on the super here, which is, you know, big sad, but it's fine. It's fine. We just need him to, you know, tank. He's the resident tank. There's the dodge for the first time. We're gonna skip on the Dokkan. We don't need to heal up as much as it seems like we do. You know, so let's speed through, and then yeah. As you can see, it would have been nice to get him the Dokkan. He would have done so much more damage. I should have done it the other way around, but it's fine. See, like, let's see how much Cooler. Cooler takes 140k. Janemba wouldn't have taken that. He would have taken 20k. That's like so crazy how effectively defensive Janemba is. And Janemba is an old card with a new thing. I apologize for that. My HDMI disconnected for a split second. It's giving a whole bunch of problems today. My Elgato. But yeah, for the most part, really good unit overall. Is he middling? I think he is in the middle of the pack for all the EZAs. I think Gogeta is better. I think Android 17 is better. I think Gotenks is better. Broly is definitely worse than he is. It's arguable about him and Kibu because Kibu is very good for a specific team or himself or specific characters like the Bootangs and all those characters, but he's not good universally in most of like movie bosses, or well, not movie bosses, but like Resurrected Warriors and things like that. He was only effectively affecting himself at that point. So I feel like Kid Buu is a little too selfish to be better than Janemba, whereas Janemba is just overall a good tank. He's dodge. He's not selfish in that sense. He keeps the HP up for the team so that, you know, not everyone just kicks the bucket, so on and so forth. So overall, I think Janemba is a pretty good EZA. I think people sleep on him quite often, and if you equip him up, he's gonna be immensely powerful, mind you. Like, this is like perfect to test his defense. Like right here, like all these hits from God Goku. God Goku is when the trouble starts rolling. Like Blue Goku and Red Goku, it's clear that they are going to run you over if you're not careful. So here we go. We're gonna see Cooler in action for a little bit. He's gonna eat a super. He's probably gonna take a good chunk here. For whatever reason, they always take a good chunk here. Yeah, and Janemba is just not. He's just going to eat everything. He's going to do some good damage, 3.6, with 2 supports on this team, on his rotation right now. And there's the dodge, there's the hit, the guard all, 40. It's all good. Like, Janemba is actually defensively sound. Honestly, he could probably carry this team on his back if he really wanted to. But yeah, that's all I want to exclaim. Like, how powerful is Janemba? How good is he? Is he worth the investment? If you have the copies to invest in him, I would say go ahead and invest. If you don't have those copies, then stick with the int one for the most part. But there are 2 different typings. They could work 2 different ways for you guys. Extreme int and extreme STR, 2 different SBRs. So it might just be worth investing in Janemba. His tanking ability is very reflective on whether or not you have him rainbow or not. So he is dupe heavy, but overall he's a pretty good card. Is he better than some of the other EZAs? No. Is he worse than some of the other EZAs? No. He's like smack dab in the middle. He's the average of the bunch. He's not actively bad where you lose on like a terrible turn, right? You can see right there I tanked immensely with him getting no key. He's like just so good at tanking. So overall, very good unit. I think if you guys have the option, go ahead and invest. I do in fact enjoy him. He's going to be good on transformation boost for the most part. He may have low defense, but that defense eventually, it's infinitely better because of guard all. Okay, I want to thank you guys for watching. It was a pleasure showing you guys all the stuff. Is he mid? No, I don't think so. But to each their own. I want to thank you guys for watching so much. Thank you all for the support lately. Go ahead, sub, like, comment the video down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, keep it. Bye, guys.